How's it going, everyone? I'm here to do a quick review of the FFB 8001 structural firefighting boots from Southwest Boot Company. So getting into the actual boot itself, like I said, this is their 8001 line of structural boots. They do offer a different style of structural boot. There's two. There's this one, which is the round toe version. They also do offer a square toe version as well. This boot has 5 to 5.5 ounce leather, 14 inches tall, right? The standard structural firefighting boot. Some things I like about these, or if you want to call it pros, they're comfy. These are very comfy, at least for me. Of course, this whole video pretty much is going to be subjective, but they're very comfortable, and every single time I come in for a shift, they get a little bit more comfy. Second thing about them that I like is the styling. They're a clean boot. It's not a exaggerated boot or flashy in any way. Personally, I don't like flashy stuff. These are solid black. There's not reflective striping or colors or lettering or branding on these really at all. In fact, I can't find anywhere where it even says Southwest Boots. I can pretty much count where it says letters on here in my hand, or where it has letters, excuse me. First is going to be that NFPA tag on the inside, right? Another one's going to be the sizing in marker, the little Vibram logos on the toe cap, and then the Vibram logo on the bottom. That is the only lettering on this entire boot. Nowhere does it say Southwest, which in my opinion is pretty cool. These boots are pretty lightweight. They're really light. That's why I like them, right? There's not a lot going on. These don't have padding on the back, front, bottom, sides. It doesn't have it. They're classic, traditional leather firefighting boots. Some cons I have with these boots, they're not necessarily my own exactly problems that I have with my boots at all. In fact, I don't have any cons about my boots in specific. What I do have a con about, though, is the company Southwest itself. Emailed the company to possibly send me more information, help me with my size. I never got back. Never got back to. They didn't reply to any of my emails. I must have sent them maybe 4 or 5 different emails on separate occasions, and none of them got replied to. The only contact that they had with me was when I ordered the boots. I got an email saying my order was confirmed through Southwest, and when the boots shipped out of their store or warehouse in Glendale, California. That's the only notification or email that I got from the company. So I think in terms of their customer service, they can certainly improve. I wasn't going in this completely blind, but you know, I'd like to see a little bit more information about the boots, or at least have a reliable email source or a point of contact with the company. In terms of sizing for these boots, I didn't go in completely blind on the sizing. I have a pair of station boots that are also Southwest brand. I bought those in store, so I was lucky enough to try those on. Those are a size 10. These are a size 10. My JK Wildland boots are also a size 10. But in shoes like Nike or other general common day-to-day shoes that people wear, I'm usually about an 11.5 or a 12. So just note that your sizing may be slightly smaller. In fact, it most likely will be. I believe on Southwest there is some sort of sizing guide. To what degree that is, I do not know. I didn't use it. I'd recommend kind of trying a whole bunch of different companies, sizing guides, see your average. You know, that's if Southwest isn't really responding to you and offering help, which they should. If you live in California, there's a plethora of stores out in California that offer Southwest boots. I'm sure, don't quote me on this, I'm not a boot maker, but if you're a size 10 in their station boots, you're going to be a size 10 in their structure boots. That's exactly how it was for me. I ordered these without sizing myself or trying them on first. But turns out I'm the same size structure boots as I am with their station boots. So if you could get a hand on their station boots, which I certainly know are a lot more common, you could find those in stores. I definitely recommend you do so, because they are decently thin, right? If you got a wide foot, you gotta get some kind of custom order, custom sizing. I don't consider myself having a wide foot, but if my foot was any wider, I'd have to get maybe the width up, because these are generally pretty tight. Now I know, like I'd mentioned before, they offer the square toe, which theoretically would give you a little bit more room in the toes. Personally, I just like this styling a little bit better. They're both absolutely awesome, and I may get their square toe later down the line. But for now, this is what I got. Not too sure if it's going to focus, but they don't have very much wear at all. Like I said, I've only had them for a couple months now, and they've gotten a few jobs here and there and a few medicals here and there, right? But for the most part, they're holding up great. They're waterproof as well. I had water to about here for a short amount of time, but my feet were completely dry after that. I've gotten oil on these, gasoline, all sorts of stuff, and it just washes right off. Of course, treat your leather, oil your leather, take care of it. This is genuine leather, and it will fade, it will crack if you don't actually take care of it. These boots are expensive. You want to take care of your stuff just like everything you have. These are no exception to that. They're very comfortable. I do love them. Just some last minute notes. They're tight on my foot, which I do like. Like I said, these are a size 10. I'd say if you wear a size 10 in your Nike running shoes, you're probably a size 8 in these. My foot snaps into it. My heel snaps into this bottom part here, and I feel very secure in these boots. I could run in them, and I don't get any heel slippage at all. When I'm taking them off, or taking my turnouts off after a call, it's I wouldn't say it's a pain in the ass, but these boots are on me, and I know that they're on me. And some people may not like that. I like to know that my boots are damn secure to my foot, especially for the kind of work that we do, right? Anyway, if you have any questions at all or want any more information, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you. Besides that, guys, be safe and have fun. Take it easy.